We do have a couple here looking for a few extra players themselves.
Escape room!
We're gonna set a record. We're gonna beat you guys.
Coincidentally, both Fred Armisen and myself come from music backgrounds. He was in a punk band out of Chicago. He played the drums for a band called Trenchmouth that I know very few people have heard of. And I am still in a band called Slater Kinney that I formed when I was in college. And Fred was a fan of my band, and we really kind of toured through some of the same circuits, at least played, some of the same cities, probably crashed on some of the same couches, and yeah, just kind of knew of each other. And so when Fred started at SNL, he invited me to he invited the whole band actually to come to one of their tapings. And unfortunately we couldn't because we were playing in New York the same night we had a show. So we ended up at the after party and we met and we really hit it off. And he said, I'd love to collaborate with you on something. And I assumed he'd want to do music, but he was interested at the time in just, making like a little comedic video. And so, yeah, we started doing these just little vignettes, very clumsy, not a real strong like narrative arc. But yeah, just for the sake of hanging out and kind of, where our sensibilities coalesce in terms of observational humor. So we just made these little videos and turned that into a show. So I guess it was kind of an odd entry point into comedy, but before I had done music, I did theater and was kind of a drama nerd as a kid. So it's always been about performance and writing, and to me they're not too different. Just the presentation, I think, is in some ways jarringly dissimilar.